So John Collins's vid, The Plantation. I'm still working my way through it. Still sort of trying to sort this. Trying to sort my studio out. I don't know fucking time. That bloody thing's gonna snap, son of a bitch. Boing. There you go. Yeah, a bit better. But yeah, the Plantation. And he's saying, like, people are making comments on his video, but I don't think they quite... The impression I get, he's pointing out that these people are not... They're not quite grasping the magnitude of what he's getting at. And he mentions things, you know, what's this synchronicity and blah, blah, blah. And the blue-collar world is, you know, once you've been there for long enough, you have the measure of the place, of the situation. And he said the thing, you know, you could have somebody working somewhere at some company. Very much like where I work. There's a lot of people working where I'm working who've been with the company for a long time. And they're in positions of power. And they wouldn't get to that position of power anywhere else now. No. If they were to lose the job that they've got at the moment, oh, well, I was doing this job at this company, I was doing this, this and this. Oh, this is a similar position. And the behaviour that they exhibit, they'd be straight back out the door. You know, it's like, you know, you cannot speak to employees in the way you speak to them. No. Thank you for your time. Goodbye. Thank you for your time, but we're going to have to let you go. We're going to have to let you go. Oh, okay. Oh. A previous employer. We're going to have to let you go. Yeah. It was good while it was enjoyable while it lasted, but I knew it wasn't going to last. Because there wasn't enough product going out the door. You know. They had a works van. They had a works van. And it was parked up in unit. On more than one occasion every week. No, that van should only be here while it's getting loaded up with stuff to take to a customer's house, or maybe over on a Sunday over the weekend when none of the lads who do the assembling and the fitting of the product into the customer's house, when none of them want to work, or more importantly, the customers don't want them in your house. You know, I want this fitted in my house, but I don't want you here at weekend because I'm at home at weekend, and I want you here while I'm not here. I just want it done. I want it done. I don't want to know how you're doing it. I want it done. I want to come in and just look at it and go, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. I don't want to see you cutting holes in stuff and making mess. I don't want to see it. I just want to see end result when it's all clean and tidy and you've vacked up after yourselves. And that shit ain't going to happen at weekend because I'll be here at weekend. So like I say, that van shouldn't be parked up at the unit. But it was. So it's like, yeah, right there. That's not going to, we're going to have to let you go, Daniel. Yeah, fair enough. I don't know if they were thinking how we're going to kick off or what, but what's the point? What's the point in kicking off? I want to be able to get a reference from you people so I can get another job. And as luck would have it, I've returned to where I used to work prior to leaving to go into that. And therein lies that, you know, if you're working somewhere, work your notice, leave on good terms. You might need, never say never. You might need to go back. And I did come, and I've come back, and wunderbar. Oh, I'm really sorry, Daniel. Oh. No, there's nothing to be sorry about. But anyway. So yeah, so John Collins is on about that, you know, and he highlighted a job that old people can do. Or rather, people who are retired in their 50s. People who've had enough foresight and opportunity to stash so much money away that they can retire in the 50s. Because John Collins used to do a job where it's a car delivery job, where you physically drive a car to a location. Because you might be driving a car to a customer's house, or you might be driving a car to another dealer, or there's loads of reasons why cars need moving about. Cars, vans, vehicles, whatever. They need moving around the country. Nobody put them in a big low loader, and no, they're not always. No, it's not always practical to do it that way. Just get somebody in a car and then they get on a bus and get home. And he was saying, if you're retired, you've got a bus pass. You've got a free ticket. So that part of the equation, it's not as difficult for you as it is if you're a working aged individual without a free bus pass and you've got to pay for public transport. Suddenly, the money you're earning for moving car about, it's all gone on public transport, and you're doing awesome amounts of fucking hours because you sat on a bus getting home, or a train, or whatever. Well, he said that's a job. In advance, in response to an earlier video, not his response, but my response to an earlier video I did about, you know, there's no option for the retired to work. Well, there is, up to a certain age, but I still maintain, beyond sort of 70-year-old, insurance companies won't want to fucking know. They will not want to know about you driving a vehicle. Absolutely not. I've had that from the horse's mouth, not from the insurance company's mouth, but from old people in different areas of the country who had licences. Or they may still have licences, but they don't have a car anymore, because they know on no uncertain terms that the least little infraction of the driving rules and regulations, their licence will be taken off them. You know, the local constabulary, the local chief of police has got it in their remit to get all these old people off the road. These dangerous fucking old people who aren't any good anymore. First little problem we see out of them, get them off the road. First little infraction of rules, get them, what is it? Get them bloody penaltied up and get that licence off them. Yeah. There's an apocalypse coming.